Mr. Speaker. I'd like to thank my honourable colleague for his remarks, and I do want to compliment him. We both come from wine regions, and consistently in my time in this place, he's been a champion for the Canadian wine sector, and I know we've collaborated on a few pieces, so I do want to recognize him for that. Particularly around the clean fuel standard, which again I've equated to the fact of the Conservatives wanting to put lead back into gas tanks, or the industrial carbon pricing. I mean, these are ways to be able to reduce emissions and to work around industrial build-out. If the member could just explain to me then, do the Conservatives have any policy about reducing GHG emissions in the country? And if not, is their plan to do what was actually proposed in the platform of April 2025, which was to spend billions upon billions of dollars, which is ultimately, of course, a cost to the taxpayer and an impact on constituents in my riding and his. So what is it? Can he flush us out a little bit about where the Conservatives actually stand in this area?
Honourable Member for Okanagan, Lake West, South Kelowna.
Well, Mr. Speaker, let's start off with the so-called clean fuel standards. The previous Minister of the Environment, Catherine McKenna, under the Trudeau majority, originally started this, and they actually said, let's have one set of regulations to monitor both solid, both liquid and gaseous forms of energy. Mr. Speaker, they wanted to have one ring to rule them all, or one reg to rule them all, and it became so burdensomely complicated, the government ended up shunting half of that framework away in favor of what we have now. Rather than working with industry on a technical solution that would see good things happen in this country, like, for example, the use of Canadian biofuels, right, those kinds of things. Instead, it actually encouraged more importation from the Americans that is still being used today to fill with some of the clean mandates that this government does. So, Mr. Speaker, they're not only just complicated, they're not only just pie in the sky, they actually make it where we're dependent on the Americans at a time we should be helping ourselves.
Hear, hear. Question.